Hello everybody!
And welcome to the Digital Dive.
What is the Digital Dive?
I'm glad you asked. During FASHIONCLASH Festival, we are diving deeper into the artists that created an individual event. Pop-up shops, performances and much more.
Wow, that sounds exciting!
It sure does. And we are your hosts,
Lore
and Nanine.
And I think it's time to
Dive right in! We are now at the studio of two designers who created an open studio as their individual event, and we are about to go in and meet them.
Hello!
Hello! Thank you. Oh. Okay, well, hello. Nice to meet you. Can you maybe introduce yourselves?
Yes, my name is Ebby and I'm a Dutch fashion designer.
And I'm Maastricht and my knitwear studio STRIKKS is right here.
Nice. Okay, well, we are here to get to know you some more and talk about your individual event for the viewers. Are you ready for some questions and the interview?
We're super excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We've already told our viewers at home that you've created an open studio during this year's FASHIONCLASH Festival, but there is more. Could you tell us a little bit more about what you can find here at your individual event and what you have created?
So this is the launch of our collaboration collection. We've been working on it for half a year. It's a collection of perfect knitted designs which you can customize, and it's made only custom order.
Question number 2. How did this collaboration come to life? Who approached who? And what is something you've always wanted to do together?
Well, I've done, with STRIKKS, we have done several collaborations with fashion designers and bigger companies. But I've always wanted to collaborate with a fashion designer instead of for a fashion designer. And Abby and I have known each other for years now, also through the FASHIONCLASH Festival. And we have the same way of working. And I really wanted to work with a fashion designer like Abby because of her quality in shaping garments.
Another question. We've read that in this collaborative collection, you've combined your strengths, and we also just heard that's what you told us. What would you say is your main strength as a designer? Maybe.
Well, as a knitting design studio, I have a lot of knowledge about the knitting technology, about yarns, about luxury knitwear. So I think that's my strength. And for Abby?
My strength is, of course, my experience with my own collections and with my clients, and my aesthetic in shapes around the body and making patterns into garments, and actually, selling my work in that way. I think that's a good strength to combine. Yeah.
So we talked now about your collection, and we are very curious to see it. Hopefully you've already seen some shots of the studio now. It's a strong and sparkling collection. And could you perhaps show us a piece, your favorite, or two pieces, both your favorite pieces? Yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
We started out with this garment, this pullover. And this was our way of designing the perfect sweater. The always good, always wearing, very good wearing sweater. And it's an original model with nice stripes on the back as well, and it fits everybody. So it doesn't matter what size you have, it fits everybody. And we make it to order, so we always make it to measure as well. So we take the measurements of the client and then we start knitting.
Yes, and in this design, Maartje transformed one of my screen prints into a knitwear print, and we wanted to make a piece that you can wear as a dress or as a sweater or as a tunic that is nice and light, and that's almost like a little bit of a dress. And we wanted to have the print really pop as a front panel and then have the side and back a bit more muted. And yeah, we have the same effect of the roll-up neckline, which is very unique and special. And we combined a lot of elements, but we still think it's a very versatile and easy to wear piece.
Nice. Thank you very much. I like the shimmering. Another question, and I think it's maybe time to go to your knitted wall.
Yeah, our photo wall, yes.
Yeah?
Of course. Yeah.
Can you take us there?
So this is also a design that we made, and the special thing about this design is that we will also be selling the pattern. So if you are yourself very crafty and you also have a knitting machine, you will be able to buy the pattern and create one for yourself or your neighbor or your secret crush, any way you like.
Okay, I have a question about the custom made process. Could you tell us a bit about how that works, how that goes?
Yes, so when somebody really likes one of our pieces, they can come to the studio or send their measurements, of course. And then every piece is then made for that person. So even if you like a different color, or maybe, you know, if you want the hem a little bit longer or shorter, we will create it for you. So it's a very luxurious way of working, and it's also very sustainable in that we don't overproduce. And as a client, you really get that moment where we fit you and you get a unique piece, actually.
Okay, so this is the launch of a collaborative capsule collection. You can order starting today, right? Nice. Are there any other plans you have for the future together? And more nice pieces perhaps you want to add to this collection? Are you still working on adding pieces?
Yes, this is not a final collection. This is the start of a collaboration, and we really want to work together for more years, continuously, and design more pieces. So anything could happen, but the collection is gonna grow.
Nice. Nice. I'm curious to see what the future is gonna bring. Yeah. And this is gonna be my last question. Is there anything you would like to say to our lovely viewers?
Yeah, feel welcome to visit our studio at Fort Willemweg 13. We're open today and tomorrow from 11 to 5 o'clock.
Nice. And it looks amazing, so do it.
And of course, you can also, if you can't make it, you can also see everything on both of our website, and you can also order it online.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the second interview of today's Digital Dive.
Where are we?
We are at the Meldkamer in Maastricht, where we are visiting DOMINIK, a collective that creates, as I say it, hot kleren.
Hot clothes.
Yes, hot clothes.
Sounds cool.
No, hot. Okay, anyway, let's dive into the waters of the collective DOMINIK.
We are now inside the Meldkamer, and we are about to meet collective DOMINIK. And we are very curious to see what their installation is about. So follow us. Could you maybe tell us a bit about who you are?
I am Nika.
My name is Mike.
Nice, and you are both designers, fashion designers, or is there more about you to explain to the viewers?
We are both artists, and we do this together as a collective. So we have our own practice, but together we create clothes for DOMINIK.
Yeah, so we are both 1/3 of DOMINIK,
Yeah.
with one other third that is mysteriously
With
missing.
2/3.
Yeah, we are both 1/3, that's 2/3.
You are a collective that creates, as you say, hotte kleren. And we will further discuss that later on. But first we would like to know how this collective came into existence. How did you find each other? And how did the concept of DOMINIK come to life?
I think we found each other at some flea market here. That's when we first tried things out. And before that, we smelled each other in art school, I think.
How did you experience the last year? And is there anything you've changed about the installation this year? New pieces, perhaps?
Last year it was slicker and colder. So I think that's where we thought to make hotte kleren since we didn't know if it was going to be cold again. Yeah, we just wanted to have a contrast, and we had a new collection, although we don't really have collections, we just work. And then yeah, we mixed it up and made it a little bit more
suitable also
Yeah.
maybe for how we work,
Yeah.
patching things together and make it wilder. Last year it was we just hung them up very clean one after the other, so you could have a look at each individual outfit, which was also good in contrast to the clothes. But this time we thought it has to maybe be
Yeah.
closer to our own
Yeah, and we don't
way
really
of working.
Yeah, we don't really follow a line of or a tactic. We also want to surprise ourselves every time, like yourself, and I want to surprise you and me
Surprise
and
you.
Don and you at home.
In the way you describe yourself as a collective, there are a lot of contradictions. Pushing for unexpected logic, they love sculpture, stupid concepts and genius material, great quality and value by maintaining their pride and shame. These contradictions, the way it's like a little twisted, that feeling of I can't put my finger on it. Is that what you believe to be the strength of DOMINIK? The way you keep people on their toes with these, if I'm allowed to say, unexpectedly and intriguing creations?
To keep on surprising yourself, you have to go out of bound. And that's why we aim to, like yesterday, we did it all yesterday, not the clothes, but this installation. So we had to think, we had to work faster than we could think. And that's kind of hard sometimes, but we manage. We work when we are really hungover, that works. And we also, and also deep in the night, when we just woke up, but then only 5 minutes.
It's like we like contradictions a lot, I guess, and they always come back in the pieces as well.
To take the not serious very serious and undermine everything, also yourself and your.
It's
the
like
fashion
a lot
and
about
art
going
and-
against your own instinct sometimes, and then it's a bit weird. It's
Having
like
fun
following
doing that, yeah.
and going against your own instinct.
Making a fool out of yourself too. Like that was the last session. Am I ashamed yet? Yes. Okay, then I must be on the right path.
It has to be a little bit painful.
Yeah.
You look at it and you're like a bit disgusted, maybe. Also.
Mhm.
I don't know.
A bit of puke in the mouth, but you swallow it back down.
Is there anything you would like to say to the viewers? The people at home, what should they do?
Improvise with
Play
your
back,
own
yo.
clothes.
Ik play back jou.
Yeah, Are you ready? Are you ready? Good. Take maybe something you were wearing when you were a child. Then find a sticker and put it on a place where you don't see it. And huppakee, you have a new piece. Enjoy.
And buy our stuff.
Come and check it out.
Could you maybe show us around the installation a bit?
Oops. Ooh.
Slopen is kopen. This jacket is one of my favorites too. It's a very personal one. I have dragged it on the floor a lot to make it more vintage and also get the smell out.
Okay, well, thank you very much for showing us around. And viewers at home, really come by here.
It's really special. You should visit.
It's an experience.
Yeah, you
And look at
have
us.
to see it
And look at them.
buy the clothes.
Thank you very much. One last word.
Thank you.
Hoi.